Hi, and welcome with a quick reading about the blessings that are coming into your life right now at this moment. I pulled already a few cards. For this reading, I'm gonna do a shorter one, and I'm going to do the reading without more cards than the cards that you're gonna choose for the pile picking. I'm just gonna channel and see how that works for me. Just see if that is something I would like to continue. So these are the three cards you can choose from. And remember, it's with your intuition, so do whatever feels right. If you feel you need another pile in the middle of the reading, do that. Take it however your guidance will take you. So yeah, we're gonna start with group number one, the illumination card, and I'm gonna see what kind of information this will bring us. So I'm gonna start. If I look at this card, what are the blessings that are coming in your life right now? Illumination. So there is an illumination of a certain particular part of your life. I also see a lot of rainbows, so it could be something magical that is being highlighted in your life, something inclusive, or something as having to do with like your preferences. Maybe you're part of the LGBTQ plus community. I also see this place where you have the time to rest. There needs to be some time or moment where you will have the space to think about these things. So that will come in the near future too. So the blessing is that you have the time and the mind space. So maybe there's rest from another topic in your life right now. So you have the space in your mind to be able to think about these things and like, what do I actually prefer in life, and how does it work for me now? Mm. Also, in this card, there's a lot of landscapes that are built on top of each other. So it could be that where you had one particular idea of life at a certain time, that can change and it can form these layers of different perspectives. It's like you have more different, like it's not like you're getting another perspective, yes, but you're gaining different perspectives on top of each other, so you can understand more layers of this thing that you're watching. I also feel like I see for someone in particular maybe a bird or a phoenix or a pegasus as a spirit animal or something, or a real animal like a bird, because I see this bird coming up to you and helping you or giving you guidance in a way. It could be like in real life that you will meet an animal or like a bird or something like that, or a horse, and that will bring you some information. Um, or it could be in your dreams, or it could be through a reading. But I feel like you have this presence near you. Um, so there's a big lake here, and with a lake, I feel like I have to point that out. It's like a lake is a body of water, and it is mostly like closed off, so it is its own habitat, and this can form. Yes, it reminds me really of like the biology classes where I learned like when you put the same species of animals into closed off environments on their own habitat, then they will develop differently. And because of that, you have from the same species, you have different sorts of them. So it could be that it has something to do with, because you're in this environment, it will change your way of working with life or your way of being to a specific kind of your own. to deal with your surroundings, and you've learned how to cope with the things around you like that. And maybe this is the time that you will like transfer to another place, or it's like to realize that you have this a kind of bubble effect, like because you grew in this bubble, you have a certain way of seeing the world, or having this perspective on it. And for the people that are gonna go to another place, to another environment, they are gonna see how the differences that you have, or you're gonna realize now that there is a difference with how you perceive things there and how others do, just because you've grown differently. And that is like, it has good and like bad things, because you will have like this understanding of those layered perspectives on the world. So I feel like for some people they will move in this instance, and it will give you some or that you have moved, and it will illuminate that you have a different perspective, and that others have too, and that you will gain all these perspectives on a situation. And for others, it's like the realization that you're in this different bubble reality, which can give you like a really specific way of seeing the world around you. And that is very strong if you're in that habitat. So you will be extra strong in there. Yeah, so it has like these two opposite things. So if you're still in your own habitat, it's like a strength, because you have like this perspective that is altered to the things around you. And if you're coming new into another environment, it will give you the strength of knowing different layers of the perspectives. I hope it's clear like that. But um, yeah, I see snow, and what I'm hearing is like my brain takes me to ice, and then it got like isolated. So there's maybe also a part of isolation in here. So it could be that you have been isolated for a while, or that you need some isolation or something to get this insight. Also, sorry, my camera fell. So I'm getting a song, but what I was hearing was like dream a little dream of me. So it could be something to do with like a dream. So you maybe will get a dream about this. Video. That's a song by India Ari. And it's like, I ain't built like a supermodel, but I love myself unconditionally. The song is really about a woman that realizes that she's maybe not like the supermodel everyone is like perceived as being a supermodel, but loving yourself unconditionally like you are, it will enhance every beautiful thing about you, because you're growing that inside of yourself, and this actually makes you like a superstar or a supermodel, like the realization that beauty is not from only the outside, it's also from the inside. So there's also something beautiful about your way of seeing the world, if I combine that with the message of the illumination card. There's something really special about what you've created for yourself, how you see this world right now, and how you intertwine that with your habitat, or like this, your surroundings. So that makes you very unique and special. And I think you realizing this will make it even more big. Like, where's the love? What is wrong with the world? Black Eyed Peas, yeah. People live in life. Think no mama. I heard like, I don't know if that's actually the lyrics, but people living life like they ain't got no mama. So maybe there's someone with mommy issues around here, or like a friend, or you maybe, or someone you're being in contact with. The illumination card can also be like about the difference between you and your partner, or like the people the person you're dating right now. Can give you some yeah, some insights when you are alone together, like, if you know what I mean, if I see it in that way. And it will show you how you're stronger together when you have those two perspectives and you can talk with each other about it. So that will make you very strong. Like, I feel like in my own life, when I connect with someone, that is one of the strongest ways to see the world in a different way. And when you're like an empath, for instance, it will be way stronger because you will feel how the other person is perceiving the world and is acting with it, which you will like gain like a tiptoe, or is just a little taste of how they view the world, and that will bring you a lot of new knowledge too. So that were the messages I got for the first card. So I hope it resonated with you. I hope you had a good time, and I hope you have a good day ahead of you. At least make the most out of it. And I'll go to group number 2. Group number 2, going forward. You chose this card, and we're gonna see what the message will be in this pile. So I'm gonna start by just looking at it and just letting all the information drop on me. I feel like you're following this light in the distance. So there's a point that you're thinking about, like this is your goal or something, or the goal is maybe not like it's light at the end of the tunnel or something. So it's a goal or something you're working towards, or something that you're following to get somewhere. And I feel like sometimes on this road, it will get clouded, and you won't see like why you're working up to this thing, and it may keep you questioning what you're actually doing and why you're doing it. And but a little voice inside of you is still saying like, yes, go on, like go on, you're doing great. And even when like the road is going down, and you're like, I worked so hard to get up this mountain, and I'm going towards that light and the tip of the mountain or something. Like you feel like you have to reach something, and it actually does not really fulfill you yet or something. It's like the question. I feel this question here, like for you, like, or maybe a person that is close to you. Like, I'm hearing, when is it ever gonna end? In a way of like, I feel like this person or you needs some sign that you're doing great and on the way. Like, you need to see some signs of that this is progressing. And that is like, some people are like, yeah, you just need to work towards your goal. Just be committed to it. Never ask God for like any confirmer. Like, you can ask that, but if some people will ask it in a way of like, show me money, or like if this is gonna proceed in a good way for me, but it's always from the ego side if you will ask it that way. So that's why you can't ask it actually, because it will give a touch to your goal that yeah, if you I hope you understand me. But like, yeah, so what I meant was like, sometimes you will ask for a goal or something you're working towards, to be brought into your life. Like when you're manifesting, you can always ask something, but if you're gonna get it, it's like dependent on your intentions for it. And if you're getting it, if you feel good about it, is also dependent on why you ask it. I feel like some millionaires, they become a millionaire because they really want it. They really crave it and they go towards it. And you see all these videos of people that build like online platforms and I mean like online businesses, and now are realizing like life is not to be yeah, you have like these online businesses that they're realizing at the end of it, like you're not gonna get happy from a lot of money, and apparently that was actually what they were searching. So it's like, what are you asking from the world? Do you really ask to achieve that goal? Or are you asking for a certain way of being? Because this person that I'm talking about probably was asking for happiness and fulfillment, but they asked all the time to get rich from this business. So when I look at that, it's like they try to manifest something that they actually in their core didn't want to ask about. And in the end, it will always like fade out like that. So I feel like the universe is, it's like I'm rambling about different things now. So it's, for me, it feels like the way is unclear. What you want is also a little bit unclear because you are probably giving too much form to what you want to achieve in the future. Um, or it's just about like going upon this path to a desired outcome, but don't give too much detail into it. So it keeps like a little bit blurry. And what I was gonna say also with like the not asking for like confirmation, it will, you have maybe along the way like the feeling like this is not gonna work out, but maybe I'm here also to tell you like it is going to work out, but it's probably not in the way that you've detailed everything like at the horizon, like, because sometimes in life you have to fall like from a height to get up back on the track, and it's also progress to go down. And that is maybe a point right now where you feel like you can see like the light at the end of the tunnel, but you're reaching for it, but you feel like you're not going to reach it. And maybe you're not going to reach what you think the goal will be right now, but you're going to reach whatever you need as a soul. So the plan of God is always way bigger. Or God, like universe, God. Before I had like like a problem with the word God, but now it just feels like I'm watching like different religions also, that like they all have like the same things that are formed to give like the universe or God like a same name, but it's also inside of you in my belief. But yeah, I'm dozing off. But what what for you the blessings that are gonna come is like there is coming a sign, or there is becoming a new pathway for you to walk upon. Um, and I feel like also this is maybe the sign for that. Like you're doing great. Just trust and just go upon the path. And even though you feel like you're not doing great, maybe the path that you're walking on right now is leading to something, like maybe it's going this way and it will reach something here, but it's important for you to walk this route to then go to the side and then reach your goal. So it's like, it is so complex like that, but it is like you're reaching for a goal right now and you're doing what you're supposed to do right now. So trust in that and don't get too attached to the outcome, because maybe it will change like in a month or something, like, and then go take that chance and go like for that. So I'm just super excited for you, because like you've been on this road probably for a long time, and now I just see you like the sun is coming up again. So I feel like sun signs are gonna come too now, because you've been walking in the dark for a while and you've been proceeding and you've been doing good, and now things are gonna come to the light again, and you will see the signs, like maybe places to go or anything. Just watch for the signs, because these blessings are coming, and just know that the outcome won't be as exactly as you probably imagine it, but it will be perfect for you, because you don't want to end up like that guy that was asking for a lot of riches, and then and he was manifesting that, but actually he wanted to manifest happiness, and the happiness, he didn't manifest that because he was working towards something different, which he thought he would get the happiness from. But just look inside your soul, like why do you reach for this goal? and then pull out like the core of your manifestation instead of all the things around it that are gonna make you feel or be that way or have a certain life. Maybe you want to be wealthy. If you want to be wealthy, ask for a wealthy life, and a wealthy life can look like anything, like just being very rich in people, rich in experiences, rich in like all that kind of stuff. So see how you can morph like your manifestation to something that will be more on point for you, so you can reach for that and not have like a lot of ways to go upon it. Okay. That was it for you, group number 2. And I hope I could help you a little bit. It was a complex one, but just take out of it whatever resonates for you, because I feel like I've said a lot. I'm going to group number 3. So, group number 3, you chose the flow cards. Let's see what your card will tell me. I feel like this is a card where there's like a really restful state of contentment, of understanding, and just being in this moment. I also see a lot of purple, so there could be like a lot of rest in your mind and flow in life because you're really following your intuition, and that is something that's coming into your life, like the flow, being in tune with everything around you, just taking the chance there and the chance there and just move along your path. And it's like a river that's floating like at its own pace. That's also what I feel like. You're having compassion with yourself and the world around you to flow in the speed that it needs to. I was seeing just like a message a second ago about that nature never rushes and always just is itself, like it's unique in its unique way. It will end up in the most pretty and the most sick ways, like nature and everything that's around you, it's created, and it is only created because nature also did that, like, yeah, and humans too, but everything is actually nature. I feel maybe that's not for everyone the same thing, but yeah, I feel like the message for you may be like to be compassionate with yourself and how fast you do things and which pace life takes with you and you take with life, and just be you, like just be who you are and don't care about what other people think. Like me too, I always like I always had like troubles to be compassionate with myself because I'm such a strong personality for some people, and I also feel like a lot to be dealt with. But I just can't like try to fit in with all the people that are around me. Like I grew up in a school where I have blonde hair, but a lot of people have blonde hair too, and they all have like this straight blonde hair with like a ponytail and the same scrunchies and the same water bottles and the same backpacks, and they feel like they fit in like that, and they have like some brand t-shirts or something, and I always was like, why can't I just be like that or like fit in a certain way? But I something inside me also screams to be something different than the rest, and it gives me problems, but it also is like something unique about me, I guess. So I feel like also giving, like if I'm talking about myself, just giving the allowance to myself to just be different, because when I was younger I was like not really pretty and just put on like pink or red lipstick when I had braces and stuff, and I wore heels, and I just looked like like inside of my head, I was like my own goddamn princess, and it was like, yes, this is what I want to wear. I feel comfortable like this, and I liked it. And I knew, like, for some people it looked like stupid, but I just couldn't care less. And I also love that side of me that just did that for me, because yeah, like in the end, it's all about how you go through this life, and it doesn't really matter what other people think about you. And if you can let go of it, it will release so much anxiety, so much tension, and so much energy and thoughts that go towards that, for me at least. So I feel like for you, your blessing is that you're able to flow. Like you are able to just not give a fuck about what everyone thinks about you, how your pace has to be, or how you have to do certain things. It's just about you being in flow with the rest of your world, your life, your work, everything. Doesn't really matter what, but you are in flow. And I admire this about you, because I feel like this feels like it is even like stronger, like you're so strong in this part, like being in your own flow. And if you feel like you're not right now, um, just see, like, when you feel like you're not in flow, and you just do your own thing and just see where life takes you, then you're actually in flow. So don't worry, because actually at that moment in time you are, but you just don't realize it. And maybe that's what I'm supposed to tell you. But yeah, just just be you, and you're perfect like how you are. And if other people don't think like that, then you're just not around people that are right for you yet. And that's also no biggie, because my mom always told me, like, when I was younger and I was in this phase, like, and this can happen at every age, so it doesn't mean like you have to be younger than me or anything, because this can happen at every age. I'm going through it right now a little bit too. And but when I had this phase when I was younger, I my mom always said to me, like, there is always a group of people that will suit you, and you don't have to try to fit in. Just be you. So the people that want to like that fit with you can find you, because they see that they fit you like that. And never let yourself be, like, your light be cropped up like that for other people to be able to handle it. And if they can't handle it, then they just need to find other people, and then you are for someone else, and that's also no big deal. And you will find better people like that, that suit you, that you have fun with, and that you can be like your own self with, and you can flow with life, friends. You can flow with your work. Like, this could also be about work. Like, maybe you're not doing or you were not doing the work that suited you yet, and now you're getting into this new environment which you just flow with, and it's just such a different thing. Maybe like the money you get from it is maybe less, but because you are so in flow with this work, you can do way more without being so exhausted. So you get way more money out of it than you would ever thought. Like, the things on paper don't actually match up with like the things in real life. So just take life as it goes, and you will end up at the right place at the right time. Trust in it. You are in flow. And I see also, like, maybe this is a side thing, but it could be like about your menstruation stuff, because it's also a full moon. So it could be like you're in your flow right now. So yeah, just release everything, and so you can cleanse your body from it. Yeah, and maybe look into like the moon cycles. Maybe there is something with the next full moon for you that will happen. So that's it for today. I hope I could help you, and I really have to go because I actually have to be somewhere in 10 minutes, which will take me longer than that, but okay. Bye. Love you guys. Have a good day.